Hello, Tampa Bay and Japanese Pokemon card enthusiasts. My name is Trent. Welcome to the Passing Binder. I went to the show in Tarpon Springs, Florida today and picked up some Pokemon cards, as I will. Today the focus wasn't so much on grading candidates, so much as it was I wanted to pick up the starting bones of a binder for my wife. She's never collected the cards at all. Um, she mentioned that she was interested in a couple, so I decided that I would try and start a binder for her based on them. And I really think that the Michi concept is cool, where the you have the Pokemon on a page, and then there's extended artwork that sometimes, more often than not, is extended artwork of the card, like on different like printouts or drawn cards inside the binder slots rather than it being full of the cards. So um, let's just talk about a little bit the cards that I picked up for her. She told me that she was really into Meowth and Bulbasaur, so that's what I went with today. Um, these are the guys that I picked up. I'll get a shot here of all of them, and then I'll pull through them one by one. Today was a little bit more laid back hunt than usual. I did wear all my gear because I kind of want people. I want to get my face and my name out there. I want to get people used to seeing me wearing my goofy setup with my camera and my magnifying glasses, and I want people to normalize nerd behavior a little bit. I'm really not that crazy, just a little bit. So. Um, I really enjoyed talking to so many people today down in Tarpon, and if I saw you, or if I met you, or if I bought something from you, or if I exchanged information with you today, just know that I had a blast doing it, and every single buddy today was so great and so nice and so fun to work with, and it's just so heartening to be a part of a community like that. So thanks, Tarpon. Thank you, Pokemon card enthusiasts as well. So let's get back to the cards real quick. Starting with the Bulbasaurs, I got these two guys here. The uh, the Bulbasaur, I think it's from the new set. I'm not sure if, like, the first trainer or whatever. Really cool card. And then they slipped out there. And then the other Bulbasaur here, uh, the full artwork one. This is the only Japanese one that I got for. All the rest are English. I don't know that she's gonna care too much about the language, but so those were the two Bulbasaurs. I'm kind of planning to get a 4-page binder and then have you know one or two Pokemon per entire page, and then have artwork surrounding it. I will definitely share that when I get to that point of making that binder for her. But here are the Meowths. The first one is the Alolan Meowth. Uh, he's got a corresponding artwork card that I'll probably put in the binder next to him. So these two are sequential cards, and the artwork actually complements each other. So um, Cosmog there. So that was pretty cool. The guy told me about that in his binder when I asked him for Meowth and Bulbasaur, which is still weird to me. I've never hunted cards like that. But it was cool, very different perspective to look for things in a different manner, to take the critical eye off and just, enjoy the card for the card, which is kind of exactly what happened with this Meowth. I was on the hunt for the perfect order one. Um, but this guy is the same set. It's just not the SIR is what the guy told me. I was not aware of that. Did not fact check it. So if that is incorrect, don't at me, please. Not too hip on the modern cards. Just wanted to get some that I thought my wife would find cool. And this one really does the trick. The silly me out there with the coin on his head doing the peekaboo face. I really enjoyed this one. So we definitely picked that one up for. Um, and then the shout out to the salesman who got me with this one. He goes, "Hey, you want my off-center Mew? Miscut Mew?" I was like, is it an error card? He goes, well, not quite, but just check out the centering. Like, he pointed out the flaw to me right away, and like I kind of appreciated that because it created an instant bond because obviously I'm wearing my grading setup. He's speaking my language, and he was dead on the money. He's like, this is about a 90-10 card. Like, the binder on the or not the binder, but rather, but the border on this side of the card is considerably thicker than the one on this side. So he called it a 90-10 card. That doesn't matter. This sucker's going in a binder. I'm never grading this thing. So anyway, this Meowth hanging off the tree with the buildings in the background. Another gentleman told me something really cool about this card. He said, this is actually the scene in the game where if you walk these bushes in front of the buildings, that's where you can catch a Meowth. The guy said that was from Leaf Green and Fire Red. I also didn't fact check that, but really cool story. Hope it is true. But also awesome Meowth, like just, lazily climbing on a branch, looking back, outside with, a little, kind of like spying or peeking on those buildings. I really think she'll like this one. I hope so anyway. And then of course, the one that I had to ask around about, kind of been looking for it for a couple weeks. Really just decided to go for it and pull the trigger. I went ahead and got it. This guy is the SIR. It honestly looks like a gradable card. The centering is a little bit off. It may be closer to 55-45 than a true 50-50, but I inspected it just because I had all the stuff on, and if I'm gonna, this is the most expensive card I've bought yet. I guess I would tell her not to tell, or tell you guys not to tell her, but she's probably gonna watch too. So, but this is the most expensive card I've bought. I wanted to make sure that it was everything that I wanted it to be, and it's certainly a clean copy. We may actually put this one under the microscope later, check the centering and do all that. But we'll get to that at some point. Today is more about the artwork and the Pokemon and the cards themselves and the hunt to find them. She mentioned that she loved this card. So I heard it. I got the message, and if I'm gonna somehow infect my wife with Pokemania, I'm gonna start with the card that she told me that she thinks is cool. So, I mean, why wouldn't I do that? Those are the ones that I picked up for her. I'll go over the ones that I got for me real quick. The first two are more kind of like conversationals and thank yous. Like the Raichu I picked up from my buddy Chris. I've ran into him at quite a few shows now. He brought out some of his personal collection. Was a big reason that I went to see the show today. Had some awesome stuff. Some EX series Pokemon that are impossible to find. He had Scissor EX. So if anybody's looking for some rare or older vintage cards, Japanese and English, Hound's Hobby, my guy Chris, he's definitely packing some heat. So check him out on Instagram. Anyway, these are the cards that I got myself. I picked up the Raichu from Chris. I really just like this artwork. Yeah, he was really gracious with his time, letting me look at his cards. Put a few really neat ones under the microscope on my wearable camera. So I'll definitely be editing those and going over what I looked at and what I passed on and why I didn't purchase many of the cards that I actually inspected today. That's more of the passing aspect of the passing binder, at least in one regard of the word. There are, of course, many uses for it. Anyway, back to the cards. I picked up this Entei promo. Really clean copy. I checked it out under the microscopic glasses. I think this guy is a 8 or a 9 right now. There's a little dent on the back of this card that is almost imperceptible. I really had to look close. It's right in this region, I believe, if I remember correctly. We'll definitely put this one under the microscope because this is a grading candidate. We may have someone do some roller work to see if we can't lift that dent up and make this a little bit more closer to a 9 or a 10 than an 8 or a 9. Stay tuned. The Other one, the final one I picked up was a Cronut from the same guy that I picked up the Entei. I really wanted an e-reader card, and this one was the cleanest one he had. He had some really cool ones. This one just was the cleanest one he had, and there's some whitening on the back, on the edges, and on the corners. It's probably pretty difficult to see in the camera there, but trust me, there is some whitening there. We we'll see on this guy. I really like it. I'm gonna put it under the microscope. It may just go straight to the eBay store, or depending on how it looks under the microscope, we may see if anything can be done to clean it up as well. So those are my purchases today. Please let me know what do you guys think about the Michi binder concept. Have you heard of it? Are you familiar with it? Let me know in the comments if you've made one. I'm really looking for some ideas or places where I could get the extended artwork cards. I've seen a couple for purchase on Etsy, but I'm curious if they're something that I could create, or maybe even print out in color myself. Like, let me know if that's the style that you're familiar with in collecting, because I think it's really cool, and I think my wife will appreciate that. Um, the next thing is, let me know how you guys feel. What do you guys shop for specific Pokemon when you guys go to a card show or a shop? Are you someone who would look for just a Meowth or just a Bulbasaur, or maybe you have one or two favorites and those are the only cards that you care about? Or are you more like myself and just like kind of an equal opportunity? I love a broad number of them, a great deal, and I'm willing to care more about the condition of the card than what the card itself actually is. How do you guys feel? How do you collect? Are maybe you have different modes? Maybe there, some days you're a Bulbasaur Meowth guy, and some days you're a let me stick this under the microscope kind of person. Just let me know how you guys collect. How do you inspect your cards? I'd love to hear from you. Thanks for watching. Thanks to everyone again at the Tarpon Show today. I hope you all have a great weekend. Thanks again. Take care.